Yes, sir.
You mentioned concern about allaying concerns that there were revenue being shielded. Can you explain the administration's active lobbying against House Bill 760 that would have shed more light on the detailed numbers of the budget such that the legislators could have had access to that, and how that may not open up the administration to saying, the administration to saying we consistently believe there's still hidden things down there that we could cut that we're not being provided access to?
I would if I could, but I don't know the details of 760 and hadn't been involved in any lobbying myself one way or the other on that bill or really any other bill. So I don't know. If you tell me a little more about 760, I'll try and take a shot, but I really don't know the details of it.
Well, 760 was an attempt to provide the legislators with the same identical access to the specificity of the budget that the governor's office enjoys.
Well, they enjoy that same specificity right now and have it throughout the process. Again, I don't know exactly what it said. I don't know why it met its fate. I assume it met its fate because I guess it was heard. I honestly don't know any of the details. Well,
Lance Harris appeared here 3 weeks ago, and not only did the Republican Party put out a social media video that was deemed pretty effective, but he readily said the administration lobbied against it. And Jay Morris, when he was doing his closing argument, said no one better not come up here and tell us, show us the cuts when they won't even show us the numbers. So would you care to elaborate on Representative Morris's frustration expressed last week that apparently the administration may not feel like even the legislators are worthy of the level of scrutiny of the details within the budget?
For those of you who insist that we can cut our way out of this, identify the cuts, but be specific.
Nobody in the executive branch better come and tell us, show us where to cut, show us how to do things better, when they are lobbying to kill this bill, to keep us from finding it out.
To Representative Morris's point, I think he had a very good bill which allowed for me as a legislator to go to a department and ask that department subhead or ask somebody, I want to see exactly what's going on with this particular program. And we get all the details. What we found in the past, sometimes on appropriations, is we don't get all the information. We ask for the information, we ask for it, and we get little bits and pieces of it aside, and they have much more information than us. And as we've heard in the past, if you're going to make the cuts, show us specifically where you're going to make the cuts. Well, my answer to that is give me the tools. I'll be glad to do it. Otherwise, we're going to have to do department reductions and leave it up to those department heads to know what programs are effective and what aren't. But Representative Morris's bill would have allowed us to get much more of the information we need, the same that the executive branch gets, in order to make what the governor has asked over and over again, those decisions of exactly where would you cut, what programs, what people, what vehicles, and that sort of thing. So they did lobby against it. We didn't have the votes there that day, and I didn't see much chance of that bill surviving through the whole process.
By they, do you mean the administration?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you'll get much debate in the legislature, including from Lance and a number of the Republicans, that this has been the most straightforward and candid and honest administration that they've dealt with when it comes to telling the truth, not trying to mask what's going on in state government, and leaving everything available for people to review, answering every question, providing every document. A dramatic change from what everyone had seen in the past. It's what led us to this situation where a lot of the prior spending tricks were masked so that no one knew what was going on. So I will wholeheartedly defend this administration's openness and candor and straightforwardness.
Okay, thank you.